6A Texas High School Baseball on SHN Sports. Coming up shortly, the Leander Lions host the McNeil Mavericks here in 13-6A High School Baseball. We'll be here today. I'm Chuck Kracy with Mark Sickles. We'll be right back with Leander Baseball in the first pitch at 5:30. Stay tuned. Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
Catching, number 12, Dylan Redden. Playing third base, number 7, Max Turles. Playing center field, number 26, Elliot Holmes. Playing left field, number 1, Aiden Bradford. Pitching tonight, number 14, Chris Doyle. Playing second base is Jack Devaney. DH is Jake Stasny. Now for your Leander Lions. Playing shortstop, number 7, Noel Salazar. Playing right field, number 1, Omar Hernandez. Playing first base, number 14, Hudson Ruin. Playing center field, number 2, Noah Kellum. Playing third base, number 5, Anthony Beltran. Catching, number 12, Clayton Maddox. Your DH, Austin Franco. Your pitcher tonight, number 13, Ryan Gallagher. Playing left field, number 6, Zach Angerini. And playing second base, number 3, Luke Wilkins. Please rise as the Ruby head for national anthem. Go Lions.
Welcome to the Diamond at Leander here as we're getting ready to get underway in 13-6A action. A little bit earlier start tonight than we're typically accustomed to, but that's because the Saturday game got rained out in that torrential flood we had. Did you see 183 on the news?
No, I didn't see that.
It was flooded, basically.
Did not, but yeah, we had quite a bit of rain coming through here, and questionable whether we're going to play or not, but they called it early enough, and most of the teams didn't play anything over the Saturday. So they're making up games tonight, and the field looks great. Wind is blowing out to left field, nice and sunny, so great day for baseball here at the Diamond.
And, of course, you heard the starting lineups from the PA announcer tonight. That, of course, Jeff Ruin, the Booster Club president here at Leander High School Baseball. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. He does okay.
Speaking of Jeff, he's organizing a podcast for Thursday for baseball. So, special edition Lion Nation podcast. We get to interview Coach Grissom and likely that the entire senior class of the baseball team, which, you know, typically you wouldn't be able to interview an entire senior class in one podcast, but this Lion team is pretty young, and so the four leaders there in the senior class will get an opportunity to talk to them about the past, the present, and the future. Maybe we'll be able to work in some Major League Baseball trivia. I'll throw in some from the 50s or something.
No, that should be a good time. So, you know, definitely join in, listen. If you're not there, listen in and enjoy listening to those senior Leander Lion baseball players.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun. It's going to be at Guaco Taco, so make sure that you come out and support the Lion baseball team. Make yourself a part of the podcast and enjoy yourself along with some good guacamole before you can't have it anymore. So coming to the plate will be number 5, Jason Schneider. Not a big fan of guacamole myself. But
no, I've never liked it.
I don't hate it or anything, but it's just not salsa. So Gallagher on the mound for Leander. He'll start here against Schneider. First delivery right down the middle on the inside corner a little bit for strike one. You know, Lions probably catch a little bit of a break with that rain out and get an opportunity to start Ryan Gallagher against McNeil. He may not have been able to start on Saturday. Second delivery, foul tipped into the bleachers for strike two.
Yeah, looking at Schneider, the game on Friday, he went 1 for 3, had a double in the second inning. Also had a strikeout looking and a fly out to second base.
Sophomore right-hander Adam Alexis had a pretty good outing. There were a couple of breakdowns there by the Lions, and you know, they gave up some runs. They weren't unable to get the bats going though, and hopefully they'll fix that today. Gallagher delivers a ball there for a 1-2 count, just missing on the outside corner. So Snyder will dig back in here. Gallagher winds and delivers. Strikes him out. Big cut from Schneider, but could not catch up to that fastball. It's one down here in the first. So Blake Henke, the right fielder, will come up here in the 2-hole to face Gallagher early, top of the first inning. It's not often you hear a bird chirping with our crowd back.
No, not at all.
Because we're usually at night. That delivery ball low and outside.
Yeah, Henke, looking at the stats from Friday night, had a walk in the first, then a ground out to first base and a fly out to left field.
We'll see if he has anything here for Gallagher, who catches the outside corner with a strike there. It's a 1-1 count. You know, I really enjoy watching Ryan pitch, the way he works around the strike zone. Doesn't leave a lot to hit. That one slapped back to the second baseman, and it gets by the first baseman on the throw, and so Henke will be in safe there at first.
Yeah, it was a slow ground ball up the middle. Wilkins able to get over towards second base, but by the time he got rid of that throw, the runner was close, and they're going to give him an error on that. So Henke gets on with an error here. First runner for McNeil.
You got to wonder if the game being a little earlier start has a little effect on your defense, not quite warmed up like you're accustomed to. Maybe you had a really boring last period at school. Who knows? Gallagher goes to first to try to get Henke close to the bag. Doesn't want him to have too much of a lead there. So Kampfer at the plate now. That's Zane Kampfer, the first baseman. Gallagher decides to go to first.
Yeah, Kampfer on Friday struck out looking, had a walk in the third, and then strikeout swinging in the first, a walk, and then a strikeout looking in the fifth.
Gallagher winds here, delivers. First pitch of the at-bat is a strike.
Yeah, Gallagher has been solid all season. Really throwing the ball well, fastball, breaking ball, hitting his spots, and putting his team in position to win just about every time he's out there on the mound.
Well, here he's got an 0-1 count. Yeah, I was going to say not just the Leander line coaching staff that's happy with the performance of Ryan Gallagher this season, but McMurray's pretty happy as well.
Oh, definitely.
0-1 count here. Gallagher delivers. Nice breaking pitch. Stays up in the strike zone, though. Called the ball. Count will even up. Kampfer did a pretty good job laying off that pitch because it was a pretty good-looking breaking pitch. 1-1 delivery. Kampfer fights off an inside pitch, and Coach Price with a catch of the foul ball, barehanded. Coach Price, in case you don't know, is the new Leander Lion head football coach and athletic coordinator. Nice effort there. I'll have to give him a hard time at the Booster Club meeting on Wednesday. And if you're listening in, your child is going to play football in the fall, there is a mandatory football Booster Club meeting, parent meeting, at the LHS cafeteria on Wednesday at 7. Make sure you're there. 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Gallagher goes back to first. Ryan's got a pretty good pickoff move to first, and as a result, Henke's not getting a real big lead. But Gallagher delivers a little bit high. Ball 2, the count will even up.
Yeah, good high fastball there. 1-2 count. See if he'll get him to, chase that one, and he didn't. Good job laying off that pitch, but it was just above the strike zone.
We've seen a lot of guys chase that pitch, so pretty good choice of pitch. Gallagher goes to first to his current and future teammate. Probably a past teammate as well. 2-2 count. Gallagher looks to first, delivers home to Kampfer.
Yep, looks like he got him on the left elbow.
He didn't try to get out of the way. We've seen that called an out before, but they're going to give him a bag, and we'll have 2 runners on here with 1 out. Coming to the plate now will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Redwood.
Had 2 walks.
Is it Redwood or Redmond?
It is a Redmond.
Redmond.
Oh, did I write Redwood on your sheet? Yeah. Well, there you go. Don't trust me.
That's all right. It seemed like I recalled it being Redmond, but when I read Redwood, I was like, well, maybe my memory's not that great. Strike there from Gallagher to Redmond.
Yeah, Redmond had 2 walks and a fly out. Foul pop up to first base on Friday.
I guess they drove their runs in the lower part of their lineup, because here in the top part of the order, the line pitching did pretty well, led by Adam Alexis. Could be an 0-2 count on that strike.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go right here and go after him and put another strikeout up on the dugout, or up on the press box, sorry.
We'll put it on our scoreboard. Oh, that one hit center field. It's a high, normal distance fly ball, I guess, kind of in the middle of the outfield for out number 2. Nice job by the center fielder there, Noah Kellum. And you expect good defensive play from Kellen there in center field. One of the 4 seniors that we'll get an opportunity to speak to on Thursday. I hope they're ready. I like to ask embarrassing questions. Coming into the batter's box now will be Max Searles, the 5-hitter, and he hits a chopper back to Gallagher, who knocks it down with his glove and is able to get him at first despite having a little trouble almost doing the splits there on the mound, but that'll be the 3rd out. We'll move to the bottom of the 1st inning here after a short break. Stay tuned. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of the Leander Lions. We'll be right back. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where the McNeil Mavericks strand 2 runners in the top of the 1st as Gallagher works out of a little bit of a jam. He kind of got himself in it. There was an error, so a little bit of help from the defense as well, but he's able to get out of that jam with 2 runners on, able to get a ground out there to close the 1st inning.
Yeah, did a good job getting out of that. 2 runners on, 1 out, got a fly ball to center field, and then a grounder off of his glove back at the pitcher's mound. Very close play at first, but good job by Gallagher picking that up and firing a strike over to first base, get that 3rd out, get out of that inning.
That was a bang-bang play there at first. And like I said, Ryan Gallagher almost did the splits and then had to come back and get the ball and pick it up off the ground. He was able to knock it down with his glove. Now we'll have Noel Salazar here leading off the line batting order. Takes a strike on the first pitch from Chris Doyle, the starter for McNeil. The umpire asks if he can see the baseball. Let's check and see if he's got a file in his back pocket. That pitch had a lot of movement on it. Yeah, 0-1 count here. Well, Salazar's seen it. Let's see if he can catch up to it. So he'll dig in. Doyle delivers, and it's a ball on the outside. Looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of junk coming up there tonight. 1-1 delivery from Doyle. It's outside. Salazar not afraid to get on the base by balls. Doyle delivers. Salazar right back up the middle for a single. He'll trot into first, and the Lions have a base runner with nobody out here. Bottom of the 1st for Omar Hernandez. Omar playing right field tonight. He typically plays in left field. Yeah, sometimes at 3rd.
Yeah, getting back to Salazar, he was 2 for 3 on Friday, and he's just been scorching the ball up the middle. Almost every hit that he's had lately has been right past the pitcher into center field. And, Omar Hernandez coming up now.
Hernandez lays down the bunt, a beauty, and he'll get down the line safe, and the Lions will have 2 runners on. Forget the sacrifice. We'll take the base hit. That was probably the best bunt we've seen this season from the Lions.
Yeah, that was a great bunt. Far enough past the pitcher, too close in for the second baseman to come in and make that play. Great job. So 2 men on, nobody out, and Ruin is now up to bat.
Yeah, and power hitter Hudson Ruin steps in here. If I recall correctly, last time he was at this park, he had a home run.
I believe so.
Because we've been on the road since then. Doyle delivers. First pitch low, inside as well, ball one. Ruin also has a pretty good eye at the plate, and he's patient. He'll wait for that pitch to hit. He'll be able to, if he gets the right one, drive it over the left field wall. Doyle winds, delivers. We've got a high fly ball to shallow center field. And it's going to be an out for Ruin.
Yeah, Elliott Holmes was able to sit under that and made a good play there.
So stepping into the plate now, Noah Kellum, who gets moved to the cleanup spot. So Doyle will wind up here and face Kellum. First pitch. It's a fly ball to shallow left field. Left fielder is under it for the second out of the half inning. And so the Lions got 2 outs suddenly. Coming up will be Anthony Beltran with an opportunity to try to drive in a run here.
That was a nice play by Aiden Bradford out in left field. Kind of a short fly ball. The wind is blowing out, so a little bit tough to judge, but had good speed. He's playing pretty deep out there in left field and able to come on and catch that ball in stride. So 2 outs now for Leander. Need to get on the board here.
Beltran steps in. Doyle delivers. It's in the dirt. It gets by him. The runners will advance. He won't have an opportunity for a throw there, and it's a 1-0 count. Well, if you're the Mavericks, then you have a free bag here to pitch around, but you got Clayton Maddox on deck, so I'm not so sure you're wanting to pitch around. Beltran is a pretty solid spray hitting third baseman. And he slaps it to the shortstop, almost catches the umpire, but they get him over at first base, and that'll be the side. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lion Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where Leander and McNeil are scoreless here as we head into the second inning. We're in the top of the second. McNeil will be bringing to the plate Elliott Holmes, the center fielder, number 26. On deck will be Aiden Bradford, the left fielder, number 1, and he'll be followed by the starting pitcher for the Mavericks tonight, Chris Doyle. So Holmes will step in here to face Ryan Gallagher here to open the second inning.
1 for 3 on Friday. Had a triple in the 6th inning. Had an error and also a ground out to first.
Yeah, that's where the RBIs were coming from there. Bases clearing triple will do it. First delivery, a strike from Gallagher, a little off speed. Catches Holmes looking. 0-1 delivery from Gallagher. Slap foul on the first base side for strike number 2. Gallagher looking to get an early strikeout here in the second. early for the second, not for him. Got a timeout somewhere. Not sure what that was. Well, move on. Holmes digs in here. 0-2 count. High fly ball. I mean, really high fly ball. Left center. And the right fielder, Omar Hernandez, ran about 45 yards to catch that ball, but that's out one. You like your defense in the outfield when it consists of Kellum, Hernandez, and Angel Amy. That's a pretty good outfield there, defensively especially.
Yeah, do a good job getting to the ball, and good job there. Had two people converging on that one, and Wilkins just let that one go. He probably could have, how high it was, kept on running out. He may have been able to make that play, but easier for the outfielders coming in to grab that ball.
At the plate now, Aiden Bradford. He took a ball in the first delivery from Gallagher. Second pitch is a strike. So the count will even up.
Yeah, Bradford had a walk, a sacrifice, and a single on Friday.
1-1 count here. Gallagher winds, delivers, and it's hit into what would be a gap, and nice play by Ruin, and good job by Gallagher getting over there, but they're going to say the runner is safe at first. I would suspect we might see a visit from the coach here.
Yeah, it looked like Gallagher was over there in time and put his foot on the bag, but they said he was off. Saw some dust over there. It was a tough play. Ruin able to get that ball over in the gap. Gallagher running over to first base, trying to time that catch and putting his foot down, but by the way I saw it, looked like he was out.
Yeah, and I was a little worried about Gallagher's ankle there. That looked a little awkward because that's how I know he stepped on the bag, because his ankle rolled. Unless he stepped on the runner's foot, you're not going to have that kind of reaction. And so, we're going to call that an out here, but we have to officially score it as.
Yep, giving him a hit on that one, beat it out.
That one hit to left field for out number 2. Good job there in left field by Angel Amy. Getting up under that. So coming up will be number 17, Jake Stastny. He's the DH for Jake Kubaney, who is playing second base. Gallagher looks over it first. So the runner Holmes gets back on the bag. That delivery high for a ball. 1-0 count here. Gallagher looks at first, decides to go there. They got him in a rundown, and they get him in the tag, and that'll be the side. We'll move to the bottom of the second. Stay tuned. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Angel Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander as we head into the bottom of the second inning. We're scoreless. Mavericks will come up to the plate for the Lions here to lead off the second. He'll be followed by Austin Franco, the DH for tonight's starter Ryan Gallagher. And then following him will be Zach Angeramy. And then hopefully we'll be rounding out with the bottom of the order there, Luke Wilkins. Doyle's first delivery, a ball to Maddox.
You almost hit one out of the park at McNeil the other night off the top of the wall.
That was a beaut. That one outside, ball 2. You can see Doyle remembers him and is kind of staying a little bit away from the inside part of the plate here. 2-0 delivery. And there goes.
Good shot.
Hammered to left field. Right at the warning track and robbed away for out number 1.
That was a great shot. That would have been off the top of the wall there. And number 1 defensive play there was Aiden Bradford able to jump up off the wall and make that catch.
Yeah, that was he robbed him of the ball hitting off the top of the wall at the very least. The next hitter, number 16, Austin Franco, slaps it foul down the first base side.
Almost a replay of Friday night when he jumped and Maddox hit it off the wall on Friday. Here he makes the catch.
Robbed him that time. That one outside. We're even at 1 in the count to Franco. One delivery. Franco with a base hit up the middle, and the Lions will have a runner on here in the second with 1 out. Mark, do you think that the Astro fans will be upset if I bring only Ranger trivia to the podcast?
I'll be happy with only Ranger trivia. Yep, I'm a Ranger fan, so.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I'm surprised how well they're playing this year so far.
Yeah, it's early. I don't want to get too excited.
Better than what I expected, so yeah. I'm happy with that. Who knows what will happen in 2 weeks, but now when they took 2 or 3 of the Cubs and 2 of 3 from the Astros, I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, it's difficult to hope that the pitching will last through such a long, hot summer here in Texas. We got a double play turned by McNeil here on the ground out by Angeramy, and that'll be the side quickly. We'll move to the top of the third. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Angeramy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball at SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander here, where the Lions and the McNeil Mavericks are scoreless after 2 complete innings. The Mavericks have 3 hits and 2 errors. The Lions have it's the Lions with 3 hits and 2 errors. The Mavericks have yet to get a hit against Ryan Gallagher here tonight. It's hard to say tonight when I'm sweating like I am, but I know this is Texas, and eventually it'll even be dark and hot.
I'll take this over cold baseball any day.
I don't know. I'm ready for the sun to drop down a little bit. It's been 6 months since these legs have seen sun, so they matched the Lions' pants tonight. First delivery from Gallagher, a ball on the outside.
Yeah, 84 degrees right now, and it has a wind of about 9 to 10 miles an hour blowing out. The flags are pretty stiff out there.
Feels like 95. 1-0 delivery here from Gallagher. Fly ball. It's going to get out of play here. Almost caught a coach there. He actually kind of, or is that apparent, got a little nick there on his back as he gets out of the way. 1-1 is the count. The hitter, Stasny, the 9 hitter. Gallagher winds, delivers a breaking pitch. It stays up in the strike zone. 2-1 is your count. On deck will be Jason Schneider, followed by Blake Hankey. Gallagher, that one driven to right field. Hernandez under it for out 1. And you just got to like that outfield, the defense there. You're not going to get many drop fly balls there. And the wind it's whipping around a little bit, but it is blowing out here today. So coming to the plate will be the leadoff hitter for the McNeil Mavericks, and that's Jason Snyder. He'll step into the plate here, or the box here, and face Ryan Gallagher. Gallagher winds, delivers. First pitch high for a ball. Trying to get him to chase some of that off-speed stuff. They probably came in here expecting a lot of fastballs from the senior. Here's one for a strike.
Good hard fastball outside part of the plate.
Yeah, I like that. Got a 1-1 count here, 1 out. Top of the third, Gallagher delivers. Slap to center field. Kellum on his horse, and he gets there for out number 2. Nice job by the Lion outfield once again.
Yeah, able to get a good jump on that ball. Pretty good hit over the second baseman, but Kellum out there, good speed, good read off the bat, able to track that down and make an easy play out of it.
Both of those hits, you feel, if you're a hitter, that you get robbed there, but that's just good defense by the Lion outfield. At the plate now, Blake Hinkey, number 2, tries to lay down a bunt. Foul tip for strike 1. Hankey playing right field. His first at bat, would he get hit by a pitch?
That was that error.
Oh, that's right. He got on an error and advanced over to second. Slapped at the middle. Gallagher turns, able to make the stab with his glove, and that's the side. We'll move to the bottom of the third. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. The Lions coming up here in the bottom of the third inning. They're going to have the 9-hitter here leading off the third for Leander is Luke Wilkins, second baseman. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Noel Salazar, and then Omar Hernandez. So Wilkins, not accustomed to coming up to the plate with the bases empty.
Yeah, usually on with a runner at second or third, and he's done a good job of driving in runs. 0 for 3 on Friday, but he's been playing well all season.
It's going to happen some, You can't hammer it every time. There's a ball there. Oh, no pitch.
Yeah, he called timeout. Stepped out of the box.
Doyle will deliver outside for the first pitch of the at-bat to Wilkins. Wilkins will dig in. Doyle winds, delivers. Wilkins, chopper foul on the third base side. It'll even the count. So Wilkins digs in here, 1-1 count. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Doyle winds, delivers. Wilkins chases one outside. It's uncharacteristic of Luke. It's a 1-2 count.
Yeah, I think he saw that one breaking outside and tried to slap that one between first and second, but a little too far outside and a little too aggressive at the plate.
And he goes down swinging there on that pitch for out number 1 here in the line third. And so coming to the plate now, we'll get back to the top of the order for Leander with Noel Salazar. He had a hit to open tonight's ball game. He's got one of the 3 there on the board. Was able to advance all the way to third, but got stranded there.
Yeah, I'd put either the second baseman or shortstop right behind second base. That's where he's been hitting it the past 2 days.
So Salazar digs in here. Doyle winds, delivers. It's in the dirt for a ball.
Being a little facetious there, but yeah, he's been striking it up the middle and doing a good job hitting the hard grounders and line drives into center field.
You see both of the middle infielders are on the grass, though, near the middle of the field. So, probably closer to the base there at second than they typically would be. And that's so that they can try to cover some of that middle of the field there. 1-1 delivery on the inside corner. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Salazar is going to have to protect the plate here. In the dirt. Count will even up.
Low breaking pitch in the dirt. Salazar held off.
He kind of wanted to swing, but he was able to resist. The count evens up at 2. So Salazar will dig in here. Doyle winds. Here's the pitch. He gets by the catcher. The count runs full. Yeah, Salazar's going to pitch him a good pitch. He's not going to chase anything in the dirt, generally speaking. Payoff pitch from Doyle. Base hit from Salazar, and he's 2 for 2 tonight. The Lions will have a runner there with 1 out. Coming up will be Omar Hernandez.
Yeah, Salazar just seeing the ball really well, and when he's putting the bat on it, he's just striking it. So great job getting on base. That's what they need right here, base runners. Omar Hernandez, I don't know if they're going to try and steal Salazar here. Catcher has a pretty good arm from what we saw Friday night.
Yeah, he does.
But you need to get him over to second base. So Hernandez last inning had that great bunt, pass the pitcher towards second base, able to beat it out for a single. See if he may try and do that again, or see if Grissom sends him over here. Try to steal him.
Doyle went quickly over to first to try to keep Salazar tight, and then he delivers a ball there to Hernandez. They expect Salazar to make an attempt at some point when he gets on the bag at a steal. So they throw over to first to try to keep him there.
And as leadoff batter, you should. That's kind of what you expect your guys to be. Quick of foot out there, and one of the fastest guys on the team, and he is.
There's another ball, 2-0 count to Hernandez. Hernandez shows a lot of patience at the plate. A lot of the line hitters aren't going to swing at a lot of bad pitches. Doyle tries to fool Salazar. He's not going to do that easily. 2-0 count still. Hernandez digs in here. Doyle delivers, and it's chopped to the shortstop. They get 1. Hernandez beats out the throw, and so the Lions will still have a runner on first here with 2 outs.
Yeah, that was actually a really good play by the shortstop going in the hole towards third base, able to come up with it and able to throw a strike over to second base to get Salazar with his good speed. Weren't able to turn the double play, but nice play by the shortstop.
Yeah, they weren't able to turn the one earlier that they were granted, so you got to run it out. Ruin at the plate now here with a runner on. He fouls the first delivery from Doyle off behind us here in the press box. 0-1 count. Doyle turns, tosses to first. Hernandez in safe. And there's that hard tag that knocked us off the bag at McNeil. We got called out. Hernandez able to stay on there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ruin with a high fly ball to center field. Center fielder under it for out 3, and that'll be 3 here. We'll move to the top of the 4th inning. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander as we go into the top of the 4th inning. Lions have 4 hits but are unable to get any runs here in support of Ryan Gallagher on the mound tonight. Ryan having a pretty good outing here as we head into the 4th. On deck for McNeil, we have, the first hitter is going to be Zane Camphor. He'll be followed on deck by Dylan Redmond, and then Mac Searles will be following Redmond in the batting order, and hopefully it'll be 1, 2, 3, and we'll go on ahead and move to the bottom of this inning, the 4th. But
pretty quick game so far. Both pitchers, making quick innings, and not a lot of offense from either team.
The Lions able to get some hits, but they haven't been able to string many together as Doyle has been able to pitch out of trouble for McNeil. We'll see what Camphor can do here as he faces Gallagher.
Gone on in the first inning, hit by a pitch.
So Gallagher winds, delivers to Camphor. It's a strike on the outside corner. Got an 0-1 count here. Camphor. Pitch from Gallagher outside for ball 1. Yeah, a bit of a pitcher's duel here tonight, Mark.
Yeah, they're throwing strikes, not a lot of walks. Leander's gotten some hits, but like you said a few minutes ago, they're not really stringing them together.
Nice pitch there from Gallagher. Looks like they're going to call it a ball low, though. 2-1 count. That's a tough pitch to lay off there. Gallagher winds, delivers. Got a fly ball off the fists to Wilkins near second base area, and he grabs the fly ball for out number 1. So following Camphor, as we mentioned, will be Dylan Redmond. Redmond, the catcher, who's got a lot of power. He's going to come to the plate. He's a right-handed hitter. He's going to face Gallagher here with 1 out.
Flew out to Kellerman center field in the first inning.
So he'll dig in here to face Gallagher. Gallagher winds, delivers the first pitch. Big cut from Redmond, but he could not catch up to it. Got a little piece of it, strike 1. He was swinging for that fence there. Might have caught a little bit of breeze off that swing. So Redmond back in the box here. 0-1 count. Gallagher. Just missing on the inside corner. The count will even at 1. Nice job by Redmond to lay off that pitch. He didn't lay off of it on the first delivery, and he
saw it a second time.
1-1 delivery. Inside. Ryan busting him inside a little bit there. 2-1 count. It's so hard to hit the ball when it's near your hands like that. Just got to get it over a little bit over the plate there. There's a 2-1 delivery from Gallagher. And we have an even count with that strike. Nice pitch from Ryan. Beautiful day for baseball, Mark. 2-2 count. Gallagher forces a bad swing. Beltran fields it and gets it over to Ruin for the out. Second of this side. And coming to the plate now will be Max Searles. Searles, the third baseman, also hits for with a little bit of power. We'll see if he can.
Yeah, it was a good pitch by Gallagher, get him to chase that and try to pull that ball. And when you try and pull a ball like that, you're going to hit it over on the left side. Not very hard, but good job by Beltran coming across and getting that ground ball, throwing him out at first.
Beltran's got good range there at third defensively, and he showed it there. Moving across in front of Salazar. That delivery high for ball 2. Gallagher being a little careful here with Searles. Got a 2-0 count. Gallagher delivers. Got a high fly ball near second base, and Wilkins gets a second infield fly out of the half inning, and we'll move on to the next inning. Stay tuned. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where we're heading into the bottom of the fourth inning of a scoreless game. Coming to the plate for the Lions will be the cleanup hitter tonight, center fielder Noah Kellum. He'll be followed in the order by Anthony Beltran, who made that nice play defensively at third in the last half inning. And then Clayton Maddox, the Lion catcher, will follow Beltran. So Kellum digs in here. First delivery, a strike.
And Kellum flew out to left field in the first inning. There we go.
It's a base hit for Noah Kellum to right field to open the inning, and so the Lions will have a runner on first base here with nobody out. And coming to the plate will be Anthony Beltran. Now Beltran, he's had a base hit, didn't he?
No, Beltran grounded out
he
to
grounded out.
shortstop in the first.
So he'll step in. I'm thinking of this at bat where the base hit comes.
Oh.
from.
Speaking ahead,
Yeah.
now we'd like to see another one right here.
Yeah, the point being that the Lions have 5 hits here, but they're not stringing many together.
for scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they need to take advantage of this one here with Kellum on first base. Good speed, good bat at the plate. Kellum with the big lead over at first base.
There's a pitch to Beltran.
Nice.
Base hit. And Kellum had to hesitate a little bit to make sure the shortstop didn't make an incredible play there. But the Lions will have 2 runners now with Clayton Maddox coming to the plate. Nobody out either, so you like your odds here trying to get something across. But the Lions did have 2 runners on earlier with no outs and were unable to play to run. So we'll see what they can do here against Doyle.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Maddox has been hitting the ball really well. Had that one out to left field. If he would hit it just a little bit higher, I think the wind would have put it over the fence. But he may put one down here to bunt to get him over at second and third with no outs. But we'll see what Grissom wants to do here.
So Doyle will wind and deliver. He does turn to bunt. Pitches high in the strike zone for ball 1.
Yeah, they've stranded guys on first base and second base. Haven't had a runner on third base tonight. If Maddox can put him over there and get one out, be in good position to score.
So Maddox will dig in here. 1-0 count. Doyle winds and delivers. Maddox lays down a nice one. Doyle has a little trouble with it. They get no one, and the Lions have runners on all 3 bags here with no outs. And coming to the plate will be number 16, Austin Franco, with an opportunity here. Big opportunity for the junior DHing tonight.
That was an error on the pitcher there, but good job by Maddox. He did his job, moved the runners over to second and third, and he's on base himself. So Franco with the single in the second inning, and great opportunity here for Leander. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Yeah, Franco looking to try to get a base hit here. Got no outs, bases loaded here, bottom of the 4th inning. Doyle from the stretch.
There it is.
Base hit. Franco drives in 2, and the runner's going to advance to third base from first. That's Maddox, and Franco will be in at second. So with 2-run RBI double from Austin Franco. Still nobody out, Mark.
Yeah, great job by Franco. Turn on that one, drove it to left field. Left fielder bobbled it out there trying to get the throw in. So Maddox was able to go to third base. Franco able to trot to second base on that miscue out there on left field on the hard ground ball or hard line drive.
So Zach Angeramy, the left fielder, will have an opportunity here with 2 runners on, no out. Already 2 runners across. A whole lot less pressure here. But you'd like to see Angeramy put it into play. He tries to turn and bunt on that first delivery, and he fouls it straight back. And the Mavericks are going to have a meeting at the pitcher's mound. Angeramy looking over to Coach Grissom as he practices his swing to get, what Coach wants to do here. He's got a runner 90 feet away, and Clayton Maddox.
Yeah, short and second are playing about midway up. Hard ground ball. They may have a shot at the plate if Max goes. If they're at their normal depth for double play, then more often than not a ground ball to either one of them would put Maddox across the plate.
Fly ball from Angeramy. It's in the infield, and it'll be an out. That's the first out of the side. So coming to the plate now will be Luke Wilkins. Wilkins, this is more of a situation he's accustomed to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some runners right in scoring position. And he's really produced for the Lions this season in district play. Solidified that 9-hole for Coach Grissom in the batting order.
Yeah, second base cheating in, first baseman playing up for a bunt. Third base in on the grass, and shortstop about halfway in between.
Expecting a suicide squeeze or something here.
Well, right now, if Wilkins is here, he's a good slap hitter. Wherever that ball's pitched, he can go to all field. So if they throw him a pitch here, I'd like to see him try and slap it over that first baseman's head.
There's the delivery. Oh, it's on the fist, and he gets it that direction, but too far foul.
Yeah, too far inside to try and hit it over there.
He had that idea, though. So it's 0-1 count here.
Just hit it where it's pitched. inside, just turn on it and drive it out to left field. And if it's on the outside part of the plate, smack it out to right field.
A lot of times you got to let the game come to you instead of trying to make it. So take it where they'll give it to you. 0-1 delivery here. It's going to be in foul territory on the first base side for strike 2. So Wilkins here with 2 strikes will come in and try to protect the plate here.
Yeah, just put the ball in play right now. You can't hit into a double play on a normal grounder, so if he can put that ball on the ground somewhere, maybe it'll squirt through, maybe he'll have enough on it to get Maddox in from third.
So Doyle from the stretch, 0-2 delivery. Breaking pitch for a ball. Nice job by Wilkins to lay off of that because that was a meaty looking pitch. Not in the strike zone though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Doyle delivers. Wilkins goes down looking for out number 2 here in the line, 4th. So coming to the plate now will be number 7, Noel Salazar, the leadoff hitter. And Salazar's 2 for 2 tonight. And he was 2 for 3 the other 9. So he's ripping it pretty well. A big opportunity here for him to get RBIs.
Yeah, if I were Doyle pitching right now, I'd put him on. That's what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to.
And why not? He's on fire. Yep. But that brings up Omar Hernandez. You're not much better off with Omar Hernandez at the plate. And so we'll see what Hernandez – because, you know, if I'm the guy on deck and they walk the guy in front of me, that's a little bit of a slide on me. So I'm going to go up there and rip the ball if I can, and Hernandez certainly has that capability. So the bases will be juiced here with Salazar giving an automatic pass and Hernandez stepping into the batter's box to face Doyle with 2 outs.
Yeah, had a bunt hit, then a ground out to shortstop.
Doyle delivers. First pitch inside, ball 1. Great eye there by Hernandez. You're not going to get him swinging in a lot of pitches outside the strike zone. They're going to have to come after him.
Yeah, wind's blowing out right now. Has good power.
1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Drives it to center field. It's a fly ball. The center fielder is under it for out 3. We'll move to the top of the 5th. Stay tuned. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where the Lions take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning over the visiting McNeil Mavericks here in 13-6A Texas High School Baseball. Lions supporting the outing by starting pitcher Ryan Gallagher here tonight.
Yeah, another strong performance by Gallagher.
Yeah, we would expect no less from Ryan. Coming up to the plate now will be Elliot Holmes. He is the number 6 hitter in the McNeil rotation and playing center field for the Mavericks.
Had a fly out to right field in the 2nd.
First pitch from Gallagher is a fly ball, Texas leaguer, but Salazar showing that skill defensively that put him in a key position for the Lions as a sophomore last season.
Yeah, good job reading that ball. Short to left field. Angel Ramey was coming in, but Salazar able to track that one down. Good play. First out.
Some great range there. Coming up now to the plate will be, I didn't see his number and I lost.
Aiden Bradford.
Bradford's up. Strike on the inside corner there from Gallagher to open the Bradford at bat here in the McNeil Maverick fifth. 1 out. Gallagher, 0-1 delivery. Strike 2, and he's starting to get into that groove again.
Yep, feeling comfortable out there. 2-0 lead. Doesn't give up a lot of runs anyway, and just throw strikes. Don't put any batters on. If they're going to get on, make them earn it.
So 0-2 delivery.
There you go.
Got him looking for another strikeout. Out 2 here in the fifth. So coming to the plate will be Chris Doyle, the starting pitcher for the Mavericks. He's a right-handed hitter.
Tony, put the up. Can you? Come on.
Gallagher winds, delivers to Doyle. Just missing on the inside there for ball 1.
I couldn't see anybody else. That's why I yelled at you.
So Doyle. Gallagher delivers. Inside ball 2. It's a 2-0 count.
Right out.
Pitch high. It's a 3-ball, no strike count here to Doyle.
No. You're right. I thought you were talking about the ball. Sorry, thanks.
And put over the plate. Doubt he'll be swinging at this one.
And Doyle, 4 pitches on first base with 2 outs. So that'll bring up to the plate now Jake Stastny, the DH. DHing for the second baseman tonight, Jake Kubaney. We also have a courtesy runner, number 20. Yeah, I don't have their
Let me see if
roster.
I can get their roster here. That is Ethan Vakula.
So Gallagher goes over to first to get Vakula back on the bag quickly. That's going to be hard to remember. Vakula. Stastny waiting for that pitch. We got a timeout. Gallagher yet to pitch to Stastny here. Goes back over to first. Gallagher starts his windup. First pitch. Missing on the inside, ball 1.
Reno.
1-0 count, 2 outs here in the Maverick fifth. Gallagher delivers high, ball 2, and suddenly he's a little high on his pitches, Mark.
Yeah, lost a little bit right now, and coach is going out to talk to him. I'm sure he's just telling him, hey, just throw strikes.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he's not quite following through or something because he's leaving it up in the
He's
strike
leaving it up
zone
right
a
now, and
bit.
that's fine. Just a little adjustment that he needs to make. But 2 outs here, runner on first base, strikeout, ground ball or fly ball, and you're out of the inning. That's all he needs to do. Doesn't need to worry about that runner on first right now.
No, they do need to go after Stastny here. We get back to the top of the lineup for the Mavericks after Stastny as Jason Schneider, the leadoff hitter, is on deck. So Stastny digs in here with 2-ball, no strike count. Gallagher ready to go, looks over at first. We got a timeout at the plate.
I think he's just trying to mess with him here.
Yeah, Stastny just trying to get in his head a little bit. 2-0 delivery. Strike 1.
He got that one down a little bit, got a strike call out of it. Stasny looks down to third base, gets his hitting instructions. Gallagher goes to first. Ruin does a nice job over there at first, keeping that ball in play. 2-1 delivery. It's in the dirt, ball 3. And so Stasny got a bit of a hitter's count here with a 3-1. Gallagher from the stretch. Wilkins knocks it down. They're able to not get the runner at second. And so there'll be 2 men on here with 2 outs. And we'll bring up Jason Schneider. Yeah, I'm going to count that as a base hit.
I think, they called it an error officially. It was a shot, but, one hopper to the second base.
Wilkins had a little bit of trouble with it there at second. It was way over from where he was.
Officials in the box are saying that's an error, so we'll call that an error.
That works, and we're going to have a little bit of a timeout from McNeil as they bring in a courtesy runner, number 23.
And that is Jeremy Hannon running at first.
So here we are, top of the 5th, 2 outs. Schneider at the plate, 2 runners on.
Strikeout, fly ball to center field so far tonight.
Gallagher winds, delivers. Fly ball. Beltran is under it. And that's the side as he catches it in foul territory. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th. Stay tuned to SHN Sports, your home for Leander Line Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball, SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where the Lions lead the McNeil Mavericks as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Lions on top, 2-0. Leading off for Leander here in the 5th is Ruin, the first baseman. First delivery on the outside corner, strike 1.
2 fly balls today, both to center field for outs. See if you can get one.
Chopper to the shortstop. He's hustling down the line, unable to beat it out, and that's going to be the first out of the Lion 5th. Is Hudson hustling down the line, but nice play there by the shortstop for the Mavericks. That shortstop, of course, Jason Schneider.
Yeah, we've seen him over the past couple games. He plays deep in the hole, but he's got a really strong arm, able to make those throws.
Pretty good range, too. So at the plate now, the cleanup hitter for the Lions tonight, Noah Kellum.
1 for 2 tonight, fly out to left field and a single to right field. And there's
Gets
another one.
Base hit right up the middle. And the Lions will have a runner on here with 1 out for Anthony Beltran, the Lion third baseman. Mr. Lefty coming up.
Also 1 for 2. Ground out to shortstop and then a single to left field.
So he'll dig in here to face Doyle with 1 out.
Like to get another insurance run here.
They go to first. Kellum, he's too smart for that.
The catcher set him outside, ready for that throwdown.
And a delivery outside for a ball. Yeah, they're expecting a steal attempt here from Kellum, who's got quite a bit of speed, as they try to keep him close to the bag. 1-0 delivery. Slap down third base for a base hit. Beltran hustling down the line is able to beat the throw, and the throw gets by the first baseman, and Kellum will advance to third, and the Lions will have runners on the corners here with 1 out for Clayton Maddox, who you'd like to see finally get one over that left field fence.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
The wind's blowing that way. If Doyle will hang a pitch, then we may see that tonight.
Yeah, runners at first and third, 1 out. Now the coach for McNeil walking up to the plate.
Yeah, Redmond wants to talk to his pitcher, Doyle, and they may be bringing in a reliever. We'll see here as he's wanting some clarification from the home plate umpire about something that happened there.
Yeah, I think the ground ball was close to the bag, whether it was over or not. We don't have the right angle. Looked like it was in fair territory. It looked fair to me. I think he's questioning the umpire as to whether that ball was foul when he put his glove on it.
Well, you won't know unless you ask, so you can't really blame him for asking. But, as we've seen, generally calls will not get overturned. Maybe a balk occasionally or if a guy doesn't try to get out of the way of a pitch, then a lot of times they'll overturn. But even then, they generally don't.
Yeah, they usually don't. And I'm not sure because Searles at third kind of had that ball, and maybe he thought it was foul because he didn't really make a strong throw to first. It was in the dirt really for an error on the throw. Got the runner to third base.
Yeah, it's almost like
maybe he thought it was a foul ball and didn't try and fire that one over to first base.
And then he did when it was too late. Hurried the throw. They're going to try to keep Beltran close there at first. Kellum wouldn't mind if they throw it past the first baseman on those. There's the delivery, and there's a bunt by Maddox.
There you go.
Kellum's in safe, and Maddox is safe as well, as the pitcher could not handle that one. The Lions will add an insurance run here with 1 out. And they'll have 2 runners still on the bases, just first and second. And Austin Franco, who already has 2 RBIs, will have an opportunity here to get another.
Yeah, they're going to call that an error on the pitcher. It did hit his glove. I think he was trying to go home a little bit too quickly, but call an error on that, but gets on base. Did his job.
Doyle's first pitch to Franco, strike. A 1 count here to Franco. Doyle delivers. Franco pops it straight up. It's into the bleachers for strike 2. People bailing out everywhere.
That's how you communicate.
So we got a no ball 2 strike count here with 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Lions here in the bottom of the 5th inning. They lead the Mavericks 3-0 here on SHN Sports. Your team, your broadcast. Timeout called by Franco, as Doyle is taking a little bit too long for Franco's taste. Doyle winds, delivers. Franco base hit with another RBI. And that is Beltran in safely for Leander.
Good job by
the
Franco.
Lions will have runners on the corners here with 1 out still and a 4-0 lead. Franco racking up the RBIs tonight. That's his third, Mark.
Yep, third hit, third RBI.
Coming to the plate now will be number 6, Zach Angeramy. And we are going to have a visit to the mound, and likely we'll probably have a relief pitcher here. Let's see if they'll try to
and they are going to take the ball from the pitcher. And we'll take a quick break here. You're listening to SHN Sports, your home for Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. In relief of Doyle will be Jason Schneider. Schneider, the shortstop, to start this ball game. Obviously, he can throw the ball pretty well, as we've seen him fling it from short to first quite a few times.
Yeah, he's taken over on the mound, and they're going to move Chris Doyle over to first base and moving Zane Kankler over to shortstop from first.
And so the Lions look to continue this rally here. They've got 2 runs this half inning to add to the 2 runs they got the last half inning. So Zach Anger-Amy will come up to the plate here for the Lions to try to drive in the runner there at third base. And that runner there at third base is Clayton Maddox, unless they brought in a pinch runner.
Looks like they have a pinch runner. Can't get his number here. Is that Ruin over there?
It could be Noah Ruin at third as a courtesy runner. Not sure. And I can't see the number, so. So Anger-Amy here with a big opportunity to add to the line lead.
It looks like we have a runner at first as well, and that is number 22, Bryson Moore.
A couple of courtesy runners. And Schneider already worried about him. Steps off the rubber, looks both ways, doesn't make a throw. First pitch to Anger-Amy, slap to the third baseman. They get the runner at second, but Anger-Amy in safely at first, and so that'll be the second out of the 5th. Runners will remain on the corners. And coming to the plate will be number 3, Luke Wilkins, who you like in this spot here. Another RBI opportunity for Wilkins. He hasn't come through tonight. He had 1 opportunity in his last at bat. We'll see what he can do here. Lions have 10 hits on the afternoon. So Schneider winds, delivers. It's a ball that gets past, and that'll be a run. Noah Kellum with a, or not Kellum, Noah Ruin with a run. And the runner will advance to second. And that's Zach Anger-Amy over there on second now. And we've got ball 1 to Wilkins. And he's still got an RBI opportunity here as Anger-Amy only 180 feet away, as opposed to the 90 that Noah Ruin was. 1-0 delivery. Fouled off by Wilkins for the first strike. Count is even. Sure is nice to get some crooked numbers up there on the board. 1-1 delivery here from Schneider. Pitching in relief of Doyle. Here's the pitch. Wilkins lays off of it. It's a 2-1 count. Good eye by Wilkins.
So Snyder working a little slowly with runners. A runner on second, not runners. Wilkins steps out of the box. Got a 2-1 count here with 2 outs. Snyder. Slap foul by Wilkins. Count will even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. So Wilkins is ready. Snyder taking the pitch call from Redmond. Wines delivers. Outside, Wilkins lays off of it. The count runs full. And Wilkins doesn't mind taking a walk. Salazar on deck for Leander if Wilkins is able to get on. Payoff pitch from Snyder. Taking his time. Here's the pitch. Base hit. No, what a stab. No, it is a base hit. I thought the first baseman got it. That's an RBI for Wilkins. I was like, man, that was an incredible play, but no, base hit instead. Wilkins with another RBI, Mark.
Yeah, it came through and drove it to right field on a 3-2 count. Angel Ramey came around from second base. So good piece of hitting right there. Way to put your bat on the ball and slapped it out to right field for another RBI. Now Leander's up 6-0.
It just got by the first baseman's glove, Kampfer. He made a lunge at it, but nice hitting there by Wilkins. And now Noel Salazar will come to the plate here with Wilkins at first and 2 outs. It's a ball on the outside as they expected Wilkins to attempt to steal, trying to set up the throw. Instead, we have a 1-0 count. There's the pitch. Back up the middle. The new shortstop gets by him, and the Lions will have runners on first and second with that error.
Yep.
2 outs.
Right through the 5-hole.
Pretty good piece of hitting, but, should have been an out, but he smoked it up there. And, again, right up the middle again for Salazar.
Yep, so now 2 runners on. See if we can plate another one here.
Yeah, Omar Hernandez is a pretty good hitter at the plate here with 2 runners on, 2 outs. To face Snyder here in relief of Doyle. First pitch high, ball 1. Hernandez, we say it every time he's at the plate. He's very patient. Very good hand-eye coordination there. You see it in the defensive play by Hernandez as well. 1-0 delivery here. And it is a base hit, and that'll drive in a run. Oh, no. Oh, they almost got the runner there at second. Coach held up Wilkins there at third, and so now the bases are loaded here with 2 outs. For Hudson Ruin coming to the plate.
Yeah, I think he'll be trying to hit one deep right here. Up 6-0, bases loaded, 2 outs. If he sees one, he can just try.
That's a walk-off if he hits it over the fence.
Hit it into the wind and left, driving or blowing out to left field.
First delivery outside for a ball. And don't expect Schneider to throw too many good pitches to Hudson Ruin. McNeil well aware of the power of the right-handed hitting senior first baseman. 1-0 delivery. Ball. Oh, they're going to call that one a strike. Looked pretty low. 1-1 count. Lions have racked up 12 hits here. 6 runs to go along with those 12 hits. 1-1 delivery. High. Ball 2. Man, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, looking for a fastball right here, I'm sure. If he sees it, I'd like to see him take a monster cut here.
He's going to jump on it. 2-1 delivery from Schneider. Ruin slaps it to third on a couple of hops. The third baseman able to get the out there, and that'll be the 5th. We'll move to the top of the 6th inning. Stay tuned. SHN Sports, your home for Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Ryan Gallagher still on the mound for Leander, and why not? He's had a pretty good outing tonight. He's got a 6-run cushion here as the Lions lead the Mavericks. Coming up to the plate for McNeil will be number 2, Blake Henke. Henke batting 2 in the order and playing right field for the Mavericks tonight. How's Henke done tonight against Gallagher?
So far tonight, Henke has an error with an error and a ground at first base.
You know, Ryan not racking up the strikeouts like he typically does, but he's having a good outing nonetheless. And a bunt laid down by Henke. Maddox with a great play to get the out. Fantastic play defensively there by the catcher, Mark.
Yeah, he pretty good bunt by Henke on the left side of the infield, but Maddox was able to jump out, grab the ball, make the spin, and make a really hard throw to first base. Wasn't really even close at first base. Great job by Maddox.
Yeah, that was he didn't even look to, I mean, that's just knowing where first base is and spinning on that throw, and he fired it over there. Great job by Ruin at first to not block the runner and still make that catch. First delivery here to the next hitter, Kampfer, is a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, Gallagher doesn't have his normal strikeouts that we've had tonight, but he's gotten through the innings on very few pitches, so he's just as effective. Defense has made some good plays and some pop flies and some ground outs, but yeah, typically we see a lot of strikeouts, but very few pitches here by Gallagher already in the top of the 6th inning.
And the Lions have 3 errors, but you know, they've been able to prevent any runs from scoring in those innings where the errors occurred, which typically doesn't happen to a team, any team. 0-2 count here to Kampfer with one out.
Let's throw the breaking ball. Let's see what he throws here.
Here's the pitch.
High fastball.
Just missing. It's going to be a 1-2 count.
Wouldn't chase that one. Yep, called it up. Fastball. See if he'd go for it. He didn't. About letter high.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Gallagher. Kampfer fouls it off. The count will stay 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Yeah, we're getting right about the time of what we're used to having our first pitch. Mm-hmm. And we're deep in the game here, top of the 6th inning. Lions on top 6-0. Gallagher, 1-2 delivery to Kampfer. Base hit to left field by Kampfer. And, you know, didn't want to say anything up until this point, but that was a no-hitter that Ryan had going up until then. And it's surprising considering, you know, we'd mentioned he doesn't have the typical strikeout totals that we're accustomed to Ryan having, but he's still pitching a fantastic game on the mound tonight. Coming to the plate, Dylan Redmond, the catcher, with a runner on first, 1 out. Gallagher winds, delivers. That's a strike on the outside corner. What a pitch to start the at-bat. You know, Redmond probably wants that one back.
Gallagher doesn't really need to worry about that guy at first base. One out. See if he can get a ground ball here.
It's a nice breaking pitch, but it broke a little bit early. It's going to be a 1-1 count.
Yeah, up 6-0. You don't want to put another person on here worrying too much about that guy at first base. Just keep doing what you're doing, throw strikes, get out of the inning.
There's a pitch. Strike. It's a 1-2 count. Nice pitch on the inside there from the senior. He gets ahead of Redmond, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Redmond will dig in here, 1 out, runner on first. Gallagher from the stretch, delivers. Slapped up the middle. Salazar gets 1. His throw is there for the second out, and actually the third out of the side, second of the double play. And we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lion Baseball, SHN Sports. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. We're moving into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lions lead the visiting McNeil Mavericks by a score of 6-0. We have a relief pitcher, number 24. Trevor Shook. And so Shook, the third pitcher tonight for the Mavericks, as Schneider, the shortstop, came in relief of Doyle and didn't do that well, gave up 4 runs there in the 5th inning. And so they'll bring in Shook.
Yeah, they're moving Schneider back to shortstop, putting Kampfer back at first, I believe.
Shook is a good-sounding baseball name. I'm not sure what country that would hail from, but S-C-H?
S-H-O-O-K, Shook.
Oh, wow. So he's a right-hander. He'll be facing number 2 for Leander, the cleanup hitter, senior lefty center fielder Noah Kellum. So
Number 2, Noah Kellum.
Kellum getting an opportunity here to lead off the 6th for the Lions.
2 for 3 tonight. 2 singles in the 4th and 5th, and a fly out to left field in the 1st.
So Kellum, first pitch from Shook, outside for ball 1. Pretty good crowd here.
Yeah.
For the Lions here in District 13 6A. Just love this field here. 1-0 delivery from Shook, fouled off by Kellum. Count leaving up. It's a little older for a lot of stadiums, but where it sits, and Coach Grissom does a good job keeping the grounds looking fantastic, and not just the grass.
Yeah, especially with all that rain that we had over the weekend. Dries really quickly, and they're out here playing on Monday, 5:30 early game. We have the national championship game tonight, so that may be part of it.
We should probably give credit to the Booster Club, too, for keeping the field up a little bit. Kellum slaps it foul on the third base side, 2-2 count.
Oh, and they have star testing as well, so another reason not to have them play late.
That's the most important reason if you're asking any administrator.
That's the official
in any
reason.
District. Yeah.
The official reason is star test.
That delivery, as he drops down sidearm, goes high and inside, counts full. You see that? Shook just dropped down to a sidearm delivery. A little bit of a rise on that pitch. Full count here to Kellum. Shook delivers. Kellum fights it off. Foul on the third base side. He kind of dropped sidearm on that delivery as well. Counts full here, no outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Shook delivers. And Kellum's on with a walk. So the Lions will have a runner on first here, no outs for Anthony Beltran, the Lion third baseman. On deck, Clayton Maddox.
Yeah, Beltran's 1 for 3 tonight. Had a grounder to short, a single to left field, and an error on the third baseman.
He's a lefty. He'll dig in here with Kellum over at first, getting a decent-sized lead. Shook's going to go back over to first. Kellum in easily. We'll see if Beltran can get a pitch here. Kellum's going to try to get in Shook's head as he takes another big lead. Shook delivers. Strike right down the middle. Beltran taken.
Looked a little high to me, but just calling that one a strike.
We mentioned the national championship game. The strike zone did get a little larger, right? 1-0 delivery here from Shook. Beltran slaps it foul. Down in the count, 0-2 now. Nobody out. As I mentioned, Maddox on deck for Leander. Shook, 0-2 delivery. They go out trying to catch Kellum in a steal attempt. It's a 1-2 count. Beltran digs in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shook. Beltran foul tip. Caught by the catcher. And so that'll be out 1 here in the Lions' 6th inning. So coming to the plate will be Clayton Maddox. On deck for the Lions will be a pinch hitter, number 22. And that is, he'll get up here. Have an opportunity.
That's Bryson Moore.
Bryson Moore on deck. Here with 1 out at the plate, Maddox. Big cut from Maddox. He wanted to turn on that one and take it over the left field fence. Could not catch up to it. He's down 0-1.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now at the plate. Looking for that pitch inside part of the plate to hit over that left field wall. See if he can get one here.
Has been hammering the ball. That one outside, 1-1 count as they try to catch the runner at first in a rundown. Kellum thinks about going. Big cut from Maddox. He's down 1-2 in the count. And Kellum almost took off on that one. Decided at the last second to hold off. I bet he wishes he would have now. 1-2 delivery here from Shook, and it's outside. The count will even up. Two count. High fly ball to the left field. It's getting out of play there on the third base side as Maddox wanting to get one over that left field wall pretty badly. 2-2 count will remain. Again, the Lions have a runner on first, Noah Kellum. Here with 1 out. Shook. There's a steal attempt from Kellum. The throw is in time.
Yep, have a strikeout and throw out.
So strikeout and throw out, an odd double play. We'll We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Lion Baseball. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander as we move into the 7th inning. Ryan Gallagher on the mound still for the Lions, has a one-hitter going here into the 7th inning, a one-hit shutout.
Yeah, doing a great job today as usual. Getting more defensive plays here than strikeouts, but we will take it. Not a lot of pitches so far tonight. Done a good job, and the defense has held up behind him.
He's got an opportunity here to get 3 outs to have a complete game shutout if he could do it quickly. Coming to the plate, Max Searles, the third baseman for McNeil.
Yeah, so far 69 pitches here for Gallagher, so plenty to spare.
Delivers a strike there on the first pitch to Searles here in the Mavericks 7th.
Yeah, right now he just needs to throw strikes and let him hit the ball. No freebies here, no walks.
Second delivery, strike 2.
There you go, he's in his groove.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Dealing, as they say. No ball, 2-strike count. That delivery low, ball 1. Searles looking for that pitch. Gallagher doesn't give you very many, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gallagher winds, delivers. Searles fouls it off. The count will remain 1-2. Again, not used to sun this late in the game. 1-2 delivery from Gallagher. Slap to center field. Kellum on his horse has got out 1 here in the 7th. Nice job there by the center fielder, Noah Kellum.
Yeah, he got a good read on that one. Pretty good hit by Searles. A little bit of right of center field, and Kellum able to trot on back and make that catch for the first out. 2 more to go.
Well, Elliott Holmes will step into the batter's box here. He's the center fielder for the Mavericks here. 1 out, nobody on to face Gallagher.
Fly out to right field and pop up to, or I'm sorry, fly out to Salazar at shortstop out in short left field.
Gallagher still dealing strikes as he gets up 0-1 in the count against Elliott Holmes. Holmes. That delivery low, ball. Count's going to be 1-1. Gallagher, 1-1 delivery to Holmes. Fouled off. It's going to be a 1-2 count. One strike away from that second out.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get it right here.
Yeah, add to his strikeout total a little bit. 1-2 delivery.
There
and
you go.
He does. That's out number 2. And so the Lions 1 out away from victory here tonight. Likely Ryan Gallagher's probably going to get an MVP nod here. Post-game interview likely. We'll see who Yeah, I'm thinking Franco as well. We'll see. Coach Grissom usually has a little input on that as well. 2 outs. Gallagher delivers. First pitch inside for a ball. Aiden Bradford, the hitter.
Yeah, my vote would be for Gallagher and Franco. Franco 3 for 3, 3 RBIs.
Bradford's going to have a base hit here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
Nothing wrong with that.
Went right back up the middle with it. That'll bring up to the plate Chris Doyle, the pitcher who started the afternoon. Well, no, we have a pinch hitter, number 24 for McNeil.
And that is Trevor Shook.
Shook, the current pitcher at the plate, takes a strike. Shook in relief of Schneider, who pitched in relief of Doyle. A 1 delivery from Gallagher. Just missing. 1-1 count. That's a meaty pitch to lay off of. Shook waiting for the 1-1 delivery from Gallagher. 2 outs here. Runner on first. Fouled off. It's a 1-2 count. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see Gallagher in this game on a strikeout. That'd be nice.
Got 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Shook with 2 outs. Runner on first. Gallagher. Pitch high. The count evens at 2. He kind of shook a little bit with that one, a little close to his head.
Either tried to bring a little bit more and held it up, or lost it a little bit when he was releasing it. Let's see if he gets him right here.
2-2 delivery. Slap to Salazar at short. He fields it. They get the runner, and that's the game. So the Lions win this one by a score of 7-0. We will try to get an interview here with Coach Grissom and the MVPs. Mark, do you want to do the interview? You want me to do it?
Go ahead. You can head on down there and take care of it.
Okay.
I'll handle it from up here, go over some of the stats.
All right, you do that. I'll be down there.
Well, we are here at the Diamond at Leander High School with a win here for the Leander Lions. They beat the McNeil Mavericks 6-0. McNeil having 0 runs on 2 hits and 3 errors, and the Leander Lions with 6 runs on 12 hits and 3 errors. Lions took advantage of getting their runners on base, especially in the 4th and 5th innings when they put 2 runs on the board in the 4th and 4 runs on the board in the 5th inning. And Gallagher, with a strong showing tonight, had him with 3 strikeouts. I think he was maybe 70-75 pitch range. Great job on defense despite the 3 errors. They were able to hold the McNeil Mavericks to 0 runs. But good job with placement, good job with pitching, able to hit his spots and able to control the batter at the plate. So we will go down to the post-game interview. Chuck Kracy is heading down onto the field. We'll see who he gets on the post-game interview. I'll turn on the microphone there, and I'll try and zoom in the camera here, get a little bit closer. As Chuck Kracy is heading down.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're on.
All right, I'm here with Ryan Gallagher. Another great outing on the mound, but not a typical outing from you. You didn't rack up double-digit strikeouts, but you got a 1-hitter and a shutout. Talk about this complete game you just had.
I was throwing strikes like normal. They were a good team. They could hit it, but my teammates were backing me up, and that's what I relied on.
You know, sometimes you got to rely on. It's why it's a team sport. You know, you can dominate on the mound all you want, but on a night where you're, you know, maybe a little off. I mean, I wouldn't say you're off. You give up 1 hit and no runs, but I mean, for what your typical outing, so you rely on those guys. Talk about your defense a little bit.
Just making every play, that ball that comes to them, and I wasn't worried at all. I don't know. just really good.
Another great outing for you on the mound. Congratulations, Ryan. Good luck the rest of the season. Real quick, we're going to talk about the RBIs that were produced here by Austin Franco. Austin, you had the first 2 RBIs, and that was the winning hit there early in the game. Talk about it.
It felt good just to score up the bat. It was just a good, nice situation for our team. It really helped our morale and energy.
Yeah, and it was a key moment as we were getting into about the third or fourth inning. It was the 4th inning, and it was a 0-0 game. It was a pitcher's duel, and you broke it open.
Yeah, it was a nice inning. Coach told us at the beginning, just try to get a crooked number on there, and that's what we did.
And you did it a couple of times as you came back up, and you got another RBI in the next inning.
Sir, I just had to weigh back on that 0-2 curveball, just try to see what I can do with it.
Are you seeing the ball better now?
Yeah, it looks nice now. It looks good, with the glasses especially.
Well, yeah, you're not going to get that many Sun games, though. This is a little bit different. So who you got in tonight's national championship?
Oh, Wreckham Tech.
Well, go get them. That's the Austin Franco. Congratulations on Player of the Game. That is your Lion MVPs. Coach, you want to come in for a real quick one? Talk about the outing of Ryan Gallagher. A little different than what you expect from Ryan, but still a one-hit shutout.
Yeah, just put the ball over the plate, and the changeup was really good tonight, I thought, and did a good job at times, even when he felt like he was kind of missing, getting right back in the count. And I thought we played really good defense. They hit a lot of balls at us, and we fielded them, and we did a good job playing good defense behind them, which is always nice. And what he walked 1 or 2, not very many. So, Ryan was really, really good tonight, and again, so. It's nice to be able to run a kid out there like that. For sure.
And so you had the pitching tonight, you had the defense, but you got some run support as well, and the guys are really seeing the ball at the plate. Talk about your hitters.
Yeah, 12 hits. I tell the boys the magic number is really 10, and we get 10 hits, we should be able to win the game. But I thought we just grinded out the at bats. Kept at him. It was kind of like I think somewhere in like the 3rd inning we scored. But we left runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out, and I told him, I was like, look, it's like a prize fight. Let's just keep punching, and sooner or later, we're gonna the body blows will hurt, and it kind of opened up in the middle of the game for us.
And that's kind of what happened, because it was a bit of a pitcher's duel between Gallagher and Doyle until Franco was able to drive those 2 runs in.
Yeah, Austin had a great night at the plate, and really came through. I think Noel had a couple of hits, so a lot of good stuff at the plate for sure.
Well, and given the pitching and the defense, the hitting coming together, we got Westwood here tomorrow night, and then we'll be at Westwood on Friday. But Thursday night we're having a coaches show.
That's right. Thursday night coaches show. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward for the seniors to be able to talk and reminisce a little bit about their 4 years being a Lion.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to get some Major League trivia. I'll probably focus on the Rangers, though.
Hey, I'm all about it. Let's do it. Let's have fun.
Great. Okay, congratulations, Coach. We'll
Thanks,
see you tomorrow
Chuck.
night.
All right, thank you.
Mark, back at you.
Thank you, Chuck. Great job with the interview. Looking at the next couple games for the Leander Lions, they will be playing here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Against Westwood, and then Friday night at Westwood. Then they will be finishing the season out, last series against Vandergrift on April 13th. They will be playing at Vandergrift Saturday at noon, and then they'll be finishing up on April 16th at home. Last home game for those seniors against Vandergrift. Looking at the standings before tonight's games, Round Rock Dragons were 9-0 in first place. Then Cedar Ridge, with their win, they moved up to 2nd place with 6-3 in 13-6A. Then 3rd was Stony Point Tigers at 6-3. Hendrickson Hawks were 6-4. Vista Ridge at 6-5. McNeil at 5-4, and then Leander at 3-8. But the win tonight puts Leander at 4-8 in district play, and they'll be chasing to try and get that last spot in 13-6A. The top 4 go to the playoffs, so they need a couple wins over the next couple games. But great job tonight by the Leander Lions coming out on top. So good interview, Chuck, and glad we can get some of those boys out there on the field.
Yeah, and as Coach Grissom mentioned, and I want to just reiterate that we really saw a complete game from the Lions tonight.
And if they can manage to continue that throughout the season, who knows how things shake out. So tune in tomorrow as the Lions take on Westwood here at the Diamond at Leander. We'll see you then. SHN Sports. For Mark Sickles, I'm Chuck Kracy. Thanks for listening.
The proceeding was a presentation of the SHNSports.com broadcast network. This broadcast was under the direction and copywritten by the Shoning Hip Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, use of sound bites and interviews, and use of any other content, including audio or video, without the direct written consent and permission by the Shoning Hip Network is strictly prohibited and protected by federal copyright laws. All rights are reserved by the Shoning Hip Network and SHNSports.com. On behalf of Rob Hip, Director of Operations, Carl Shoning, Director of Broadcasting, Mike Capps, the SHN Broadcast Academy Director, and all of our crews who make these broadcasts possible, we wish you well and thanks for joining us.